Harith Neralla writes, "Hey guys, I'm a huge fan of the show. My question is regarding the box office for the Warcraft film. Since WB moved the release for Batman vs Superman to March 25th, 2016, is the Warcraft movie in trouble? I know Warcraft comes out 2 weeks before B vs S, but how will the box office be affected? Also, will the Warcraft movie be overshadowed by the marketing of B vs S and Episode VII, and will Warcraft move its date again? Thanks."
It's a very interesting question, and I think the reason it's so interesting to me is because that it's both Warner Brothers.
Warcraft is.
I thought.
Well, it's legendary.
Oh, it's a legendary rights.
So
they moved it to Universal, right?
Yeah.
So then it doesn't. Then it's not. Then it doesn't affect me as much. That's right, because I always forget legendary.
Yeah.
Because 2 weeks beforehand. In the market, what we're doing now, there's so much content, and with the news that DC has all these movies come out, and then Marvel. Don, you and I were talking about this off air. How many superhero movies in general we're getting? Right? There's so much content. The Batman v Superman coming out in March is essentially, and even Warcraft is essentially starting the summer movie season in March.
Yeah.
This year, Captain America started it in April, and so you're getting it to where it's going to. The big movies are going to start peppering in February, March, because there's so much of it. So I think that 2 weeks ahead, that gives you enough time if you can get. And I love Duncan Jones. I can't wait to see what's going to happen in that film. And I think that they market it the right way, and they get it to the audience the right way. I don't think it'll have that much of an effect. But Don, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think first of all, I admire the viewer's concern about this. He's obviously a big Warcraft fan and wants the film to do well. But I think that you could apply the same question to any blockbusters that coming out close together. Godzilla coming out a week before X-Men: Days of Future Past, or last year Man of Steel, whatever came out the week before Man of Steel, anything like that. That's something that just is unavoidable. The films are going to come out close to each other. I think Warcraft has some of the challenges that any other video game-based movie has had, which mean, in other words, there haven't really been any big hit video game-based movies except for the Resident Evil films.
If you want to count the first Mortal Kombat.
Okay, and the first Mortal Kombat-ish, yeah. So there's that challenge going into it. And so I think that I don't think Batman versus Superman will affect it as much as just the challenge of getting the movie out there and marketing it the right way and making sure it hits the right audience.
And I'm super interested to see what the fans are thinking out there too, so make sure in the chat board, and if you're watching this later on, comment and let us know. But Alicia, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I agree with you, Don. I don't think it'll affect the box office for Warcraft, having Batman vs Superman 2 weeks later, but it'll be interesting to see how Warcraft does. I know it has mass appeal, a lot of people play the game. I'm interested in Duncan Jones and seeing what he does with it, but I think I'm really interested in how it does, and in how it does in March too, because I think that'll be fascinating if that does really well, March 11, and then Batman vs Superman does really well 2 weeks later. Soon we'll get February blockbusters, January blockbusters.
Well, who knows?
All year round?
I kind of hope so for January, because right now, if you don't know, January is the toilet bowl of movie season.
It is.
It really is. Like, it's garbage. They just put everything, because there's no marketing behind it. It's just like,
they cram the Oscar movies in.
Yeah.
Cram the Oscar movies in November, December. There's so many great ones all at once, and then nothing.
Because there's a certain amount of money marketing-wise that the studios are going to spend, and they're just like, well, this one, put it in January. February, you'll get maybe one or two, maybe will slip through. That'll be okay.
Movie, which is good.
Lego, like one or two could slip in there, and then you get the smaller films that could pop in. But March is usually when you'll probably get a few more good ones, like The Raid 2 came out this year, and a few more, and then it starts to get good from there. But I do think we're going to start to see a trend. I really do. I think that because of this, and this might be the one that starts it, I think February you'll start to see stuff, and maybe in January. I don't know.
Year-long summer.
Yeah, it's going to be, the seasons, you can't even call it the summer season anymore. You have to call it something else. But okay.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.